Yo, what's good? Don't flop all fucking day. We are back here at Atlanta. It's Resurrection. It's a main event. Atlanta one time. Make some fucking noise.
Bitch, I'm grown. I don't respect your tone or your street language. Rendezvous? Cool. These gonna meet with your teeth hanging. When you see me, rep. Your battle through a Ouija? Next. After you catch your teeth with a PG, step.
How you feel about the battle? Expert man. I got mad for real. I mean, how you call it? I was gonna start freestyling. How you feel about the battle? This nigga cooked real tall. Scheming all along the whole night. This shit over with.
Ready for war with the text they keep. If you sneeze or even take the wrong breath, they squeeze. When that cannon flash, just say cheese. And Cortez gonna have your face on a shirt by the next day. See, but think about those last bars. For trying to test AG, well, all you gon' see is math on that SAT.
Hey, hold on. We talking to Mr. Barbaric. We out
You
here.
already know, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still in this.
Bar after bar is icy, nigga. B-A-B-A. Y'all catch that shit later.
I use full metal jackets when I'm low Mars. I cap 10 waves, wet him like a boat ride. I put a round to his neck like a bow tie. 4-5 in his bum jackets like a coat drive.
Syahboy, baby, Unbias review. We out here, don't flop. Syahboy.
He killed DNA or Kshine and do it very well. But these niggas want to go half on a dime bag and share an L. DNA, you got mob now? Where's your fucking pride? Didn't he kick your ass? Then why you standing on his fucking side? You know about him in the trees. Yeah, he been fucking guys. You still decide to team up with him? I wonder why.
What up, man? Unbiased Review checking in here with DNA.
Y'all already know, man. Back in the A, chilling with my homie Chris. Y'all already know. Shout out to Unbiased Review.
Kshine over here.
Shout out to Unbiased Review. You already know, Mr. Zip 'em Up.
Y'all fresh off that 2-on-2, man. So let's talk about it. How you feel about the battle?
Sir, I feel great, man. We did a great job. Like from 2 days prep, it looked as if like we had months. You know what I mean? We did good. Like my bro stood up and did his part. I did my part. We went out swinging. Not saying the comp wasn't good, but we turned out the victors because of just the energy, the bars, like and the whole setup of how we did it. Like, you know what I mean? This was different. Like, this shit made history.
That's Syahboy, what you got paid tonight? You probably making a band and you got your guap already? I got a gun named Dylon and spit hot fire and that Glock is steady. They gon' ask did he punch him when he getting boxed already? Yo, son, what the fuck you doing? Nigga, I'm getting this chopper ready.
Shout out to my man Earn. He booked me because he hates disaster too.
Y'all know I hate Scrabble. I got that feeling again, nigga. But something about that Mary made me right for this Ben Stiller. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life. You ain't been where I've been, Chilla. Forget who the F you are, and that's your chin, Chilla. By the way.
What up, man? Unbiased Review checking in, man. This is my recap to the Don't Flop event. I know I'm late as fuck. The pay-per-view is out. The bootlegs is out. You know, shit is crazy, man. But computer issues, man, the whole nine. I wasn't even able to recap this joint. But I promised Erg I would do it. But this was a good event, man. There was a lot of people in the building that wasn't on the card. People like Oops, people like Hitman Holla, Stargirl was down here. A couple other people, man. I can't remember everybody, but it was definitely a good event. And I like what Don't Flop is doing. They're going to all these different little cities. I think they're going to be going to Detroit next or something. I've been hearing a lot about going to Detroit. They'll probably put people like Ill Will, JC, Mac Myron, X Factor. You know what I'm saying? They put a lot of people on the card. I think that's a dope concept. And that may be Don't Flop's lane in terms of coming to the U.S. So I fuck with it. Let me just go through the battle, man. I ain't gonna even stay on this long. Let me just go through the card. First battle. When I first walked in the building, man, Johnny Storm and Lucianno Crack was battling. That was the first battle on the card. I'd already missed the first round, so I don't know who won the first round, but everybody was telling me Johnny Storm cooked him. I know he beat him the last 2 rounds. Lucianno crack, you know, he comes from the SONS crew with Conceited and Brixx and all them dudes, but he basically had a lot of Myverse jokes when I was there. You know, Johnny Storm and Myverse are married. He had a lot of Myverse jokes, and that shit was okay, I guess, but Johnny Storm was just snapping on dude. I got Johnny Storm winning the last 2 rounds, and from everything I heard, he won the first round too, so it might be a 3-0 Johnny Storm in this battle. Next battle was Brixx Belvedere versus Lexx Luthor. It was a pretty good battle, man. Brixx had some nice shit. He did stumble, which is something I'm starting to see him do. It's the second time I've been to a Don't Flop event in Atlanta and he stumbled in the round. I think last time he battled Impact from England. This time he battled Lexx Luthor, and it was a good battle. I actually think Lexx edged it, to be real with you. He had a lot of jokes, a lot of funny shit, and some bars as well, and I actually think he kind of went over with the crowd a little bit better. But I think if you just look at overall, I think Lexx brought a little bit more to the battle than Brixx. It's a toss-up. If I had to just pick someone just from being in the building, I would probably go with Lexx 2-1. Brixx did have a nice little PG step line that was dope. I was fucking with that. And that's pretty much how I call that battle. Next was Sid Vicious versus Real Deal. First round was good from both battle rappers. Real Deal started out with a snow angle where he spit a lot of snow bars, and then he tried to apply it to Sid Vicious, saying that you're fat and you like leftovers, so I'll give you some leftover snow bars.
In snow, this is about to go from bad to ugly. Fuck a casket. I had your body like mattress money. Don't try to pump me, Snow. I wouldn't let Ashton pump me. My wolves run through snow like Alaskan Huskies. Y'all like, hold on. Rookies versus vets over. Sonny, is Trev sober? Yeah, I just figured I ate last week. He fat as fuck. He'd love some leftovers.
Shit went over well with the crowd. It was a dope way to start the battle. He had a lot of rebuttals and everything. You know how Real Deal do, man. He bring pretty much everything to a battle. So he brought bars, rebuttals, freestyles, the whole 9. Sid Vicious had a good first round, and it was all downhill after that. He was acting like he was sick, which he probably was. I ain't gonna say acting like. He did say he was sick for the battle even started. But he went to the back, man, coughing up into a napkin or whatever, had a few little stops. He choked the whole 9, and it just, he even said in his first round that he only wrote the first round or 1 round for the battle anyway, and it pretty much showed because the last 2 rounds he got killed.
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't bring shit but one round and fillers, nigga.
And that was pretty much how that battle go. No ifs, ands, or buts. Real Deal clearly won the battle and had just 3 pretty solid rounds, to be real.
We out here in Atlanta. You rockin' with Unbias review. What's up?
Next battle, Nestle versus Soul. Soul was a little bit hard to understand. Not nothing crazy, but it's like, you know, if you come from a street element like me and you like that street battle rap, Soul is just one of them dudes you got to really pay attention to what he was saying. His third round was crazy, though. He was just rapping all fast, a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. When you watch it on footage, you'll be like, yo, this dude was wigging in the third round. The first 2 rounds, it kind of seemed like a toss-up. Kind of like 1-1, and then the third round, Soul kind of took it. So if I probably had to pick somebody just based on a solid third round, I would probably go with Soul winning this battle. But I wouldn't be surprised if Nestle won the first 2. It was just really, really close. I know Nestle did win one of the rounds, and he might have won the second one too. But it's hard for me to remember, man. I just remember this battle being really close. You know what I'm saying? And a crazy third round by Soul. So that's how I remember that. All right, now to the main event, man. We had DNA and Kshine and JJDD versus Syahboy.
Oh, what's good? Don't flop all fucking day. We are back here at Atlanta. It's Resurrection. It's a main event. Atlanta one time. Make some fucking noise. Don'tFlop.com. Hit us on the Twitter at Don'tFlop. I got a couple co-hosts with me. Introduce yourself, boy. Let's go.
Your boy here, man. Alan, Mr. Ball Game. You already know.
This 2-on-2 battle was crack. It's one of the best 2-on-2 battles I've seen. We don't get to see a lot anyway, but from an urban standpoint, a street battle rap element, the 2-on-2 battle was crazy. And it would be good if more leagues did it, man. I wouldn't mind seeing a 2-on-2 on Smack. Hitman Holla was even in the building saying him and Averb need to do one. Oops was saying him and Show Off need to do one. A lot of people watched this battle and was like, yo, I want to do a 2-on-2 battle. The problem is, if you do it on URL, like, it'll probably be too pricey. Like, niggas would want too much bread. You would think if 2 niggas wrote for 1 round, y'all would just split the price, but it's probably not gonna be like that. This nigga probably want a high price. This nigga want a high price, and then the battle won't even be in budget no more. So, but DNA and Kshine seem to be going around with this little 2-on-2 thing. They trying to do more 2-on-2 battles. I got this battle probably DNA and Kshine edging it. The first round by them was crazy. I got them winning the first round. The second round was a little bit awkward because DNA left the stage. He told me later on he was going to do some funny shit where he left the stage and came back in the middle of the third round and started rapping. But the way Don't Flop is set up, like you really, like it ain't crowded like URL. So when you leave the stage, you're still able to be kind of seen a little bit. So even though he ducked behind people and was going to come back later, like people could kind of still see him in the crowd or whatever. So he needed like a big URL stage where you can go to the back of the stage and then pop out. That shit ain't really set up like that. And people didn't really know what was going on. So niggas was just looking at DNA like my nigga, why are you sitting over here? So that's what was going on. I think it made the second round a little bit awkward for DNA and Kshine. So I gave that second round to John and Don and Syahboy. Third round, kind of a toss-up. Probably would edge it to DNA and Kshine because they did some creative shit with a crown and costumes and all that shit. It's crazy because when you watch DNA and Kshine, for some reason, DNA all of a sudden just gets this crazy performance. You know what I'm saying? Like Kshine was bringing that shit out of him, and that shit was fire. So I was fucking with the 2-on-2 battle. Syahboy went bananas. I got him as one of my most underrated people in battle rap. Him, Newborn, Big Cannon, Moneybags. There's a few people, man, I feel like are underrated. And Syahboy is definitely one of them people, man. And he just wigged in this battle. It was almost a 2-on-2 versus Syahboy because John had so many battles. He got this Kid Twist battle. He had the Prep battle. He had the Caliboy Smooth battle. He had a lot of battles built around it. So I think he let Syahboy take the lead. And that nigga did his thing.
I read a top 10 battle rap list the other day, right? And my name was nowhere in it. Big Sean voice, whoa there, nigga, cause we is about to go there, nigga. So y'all team, that nigga's two clowns, y'all the Ringling brothers. I don't like Ben Stiller. I ain't really want to meet you fuckers. Go in your face and let it split your brother. Put both your bodies in the trunk so your limbs is touching. Lucius Lions. That's how you pin two brothers against each other. Let's go, Let's go, son. I can kill DNA or Kshine and do it very well. But these niggas want to go half on a dime bag and share an L. Or do a Cool J style and get a pair of L's. Your casket like his casket, y'all be parallel. Savage Holmes, no, if I blast the chrome, if he go, you gotta go with him. You the chaperone.
Say, baby, Unbias review. We out here. Don't flop. Say.
How you feel about that 2-on-2, man?
That shit was crazy, dog. That was a wild ass battle. Like I didn't expect it. That shit was classic. I fuck with it.
How did it come about? Was something that y'all decided to do, or did Herb bring it to y'all?
The Herb brought it, man. I wanted to do a 1-on-1. He said, yo, we got DNA and Kshine. I'm playing. I'm like, who I'm fucking up? Who we got? And this nigga was like, now we want to do a 2-on-2 battle. I said, a what? He was like, we want to do a 2-on-2 battle. I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't trying to do a 2-on-2, man. Just let me get one of these niggas. You got a main event right there that's running like that. Then he started, he ain't want to do it. That nigga fought for like 2 weeks about this shit. And I was like, man, fuck it. And then we just wrote this shit, and we started flipping and trying to take them niggas' heads off.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was dope though. It ain't really been too many street 2-on-2.
Yeah, that shit was different. That shit was hard. Them niggas had some shit. They first round. That shit was hard. That shit was hard. The nigga put together the chopper, nigga. I said, oh, that's real. That's real.
Heard you was a PG killer. That's what they say, D. But if we Magic fucked you up, then you can't be. If y'all the Thunder, then we the Cavs. Cause we don't play, D. I'll even call you Westbrook. Cause you better without KD.
Yo, what's going on?
How the battle get set up, man? Did you ask for the 2-on-2? Did they ask for it? Like,
now, what happened was due to the contract everybody know I got with URL and with EBL TV for the year, I really can't do too many 1-on-1 battles if it's not on URL. Like I did the joint with Immaculate, but that's because the bread was right, and then I still wound up losing money because I'm not supposed to be battling other places, so I ain't try to breach in contract. So they had hit me and asked me if I would want to battle Syahboy. I'm like, nah, I really can't do that. Then they asked me if Kshine, I don't smoke. They asked me if Kshine would battle Syahboy, and I'm like, I mean, the bread ain't right for Sean to do that. So let's just set up this 2-on-2. And then Earl liked the idea because me and Sean been wanted to do a 2-on-2 since after we battled. Because once we got that out the way, we just want to kill niggas. We even tried to get some shit set up with Queen of the Ring, but it ain't go down. So after that, Earth set it up, and then, I mean, we hit.
How did y'all get so cool, man? I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people be like, yo, I ain't know Kshine and DNA was that tight. So like what's the bond between y'all? I guess because people think he Dot Mob and you Eclipse or whatever. So
yeah, but I mean like that.
And
like,
y'all battle too. I think that's probably why a lot
but
of
like
people
I said, like outside of everything, you know what I mean? Everybody, for the most part, in battle rap is cool. And back in 2012, when I battled he battled Passwords. Like, I used to say what up to him, and you know what I mean, that'd be it, we go about our ways. But when we was hanging out there, you know, it was like New York against them. So that's when I really started, you know what I mean, talking to him, and then we kicked it, and I'm like, this nigga's a cool nigga. So we've been cool since then, but we couldn't get too cool, because it's like at the same time, he was one of them young niggas, I was one of them young niggas, and we knew we was going to have to face each other. So after the battle, it was all love, you know what I mean? That's why if y'all watched the battle, even though he did the Professor Sean shit and I did the beat shit, we didn't get personal because we was cool with each other. So we just left everything on the surface of bars and let y'all, you know what I mean, decipher who was the victor. But after that, you know what I mean, that's been my nigga, so it ain't nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely watch out for the 2-on-2. I think the bootleg first round is already online or some shit, so I don't know. You know how niggas are, man. They bootleg anything. So it's up there, but check it out when it drops on YouTube. It'll definitely be impressed, man. I got it already. It's probably one of the best battles of 2015, just off top.
Shout out to Unbias. You already know who it is. Star Girl Lady Red at the Don't Flop event. Shout out to Queen of the Ring.
In the main event, Hoffa versus Chilla Jones. This was a dope battle, man. I'm so glad to see Mav back on his shit. And he was cooking in this battle. Chilla Jones was exactly what we expect from Chilla Jones to be. I got him winning the battle, man, probably 2-1.
Everything that you say is trash. That's a problem my era solved. Listen to your rhymes. That's a problem your era solved. Try the aerosol, the shimmer stick. To get that aerosol, we spray like aerosol to the tension in the aerosol.
I think Mav might have been able to win it if his third round was a little bit different, because he addressed disaster a lot in his third round instead of Chilla Jones. So I really couldn't give Mav the third round, but Chilla was on point, man. This whole battle, Chilla was on point. Unbias be checking in, man. Here with Mav Hoffa.
Unbias, you heard that?
Go watch the Mav Hoffa Untold Truth, man. 100,000 views off an interview.
Don't leave me hanging. There you go, here you go.
And you did a lot of talking about disaster in the third round. Do you feel like you just had to get some shit off your chest? This is your first battle back?
I feel like the fans wanted to see that. They wanted to hear me talk about this shit. They wanted to hear me address what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, my life is a story. And in battle rap, there's nobody whose life is a story like mine. There's nobody.
The last battle got ugly. Y'all sort of suck as shit, B. 5 niggas verse 1. That ain't a jump. It's a leap. That's but that was typical disaster. He the same as a rapper, wasted time with a setup, then his punches is weak. I swear to God, at night, I dream about my gun on his cheek. His mother in grief. Too tired of crying, but too troubled to sleep. Cause last time she saw Bashir, he said, I love you in peace. And the next time he was just shears. Bodies cut up in 3, bro.
Damn, let's go.
I really want to know the public's belief. Y'all think it's karma or a bitch nigga trying to front with his peace? How many of y'all think he would have threw that punch in the east?
I'm ready for Mav to come back to URL, man. I know he was supposed to battle Ill Will at Summer Madness 4. I asked him about that. He said he was sick, the whole 9. We got to address a rumor. What's that? What the hell? What happened with Ill Will at Summer Madness 4? Yo, it's been a. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. You want to hear the rumor? You want to hear the rumors?
What's the rumor?
Rumors you was in the hospital. That's one. Rumors you could. They just wouldn't let you in the building. That's 2.
That's false.
So what was it?
I was working out too hard. I caught some shit called rhabdomyolysis. It's where your muscles break down and it starts leaking in your blood and it makes your blood toxic. So I was in a hospital. They had to flush my system, all types of shit.
I saw the Instagram pic with the wristband.
Real talk. And this shit feels like when you go to sleep, it feels like needles in your veins, like the veins about to pop out of your whole body. So I couldn't do the battle. And I was upset because I knew if I touched that stage, the roof was gonna come up.
Couple months, but I feel like I ain't going years. I want to give y'all classics, but it's like all my pins are frozen scared. I did this for my fans. Cause me and Chilla, yeah, I know it's weird. I'm like D Rose. I shouldn't be playing with these lower tiers.
That shit was cold. Word of my mother. That shit was barbaric.
And Mav vs. Chilla Jones is already, again, one of the best battles of 2015. This and the 2-on-2 battle was two of the best battles of 2015 and on the card. So definitely a dope event. Shout out to Erg, Bonnie Godiva, and Myverse. Unbiased review out here with Myverse. You didn't not get a chance to battle Bonnie.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's going on? Fans want to know what's going on.
I don't know. She had a problem, and we tried to give her the solution, and she didn't want to take the solution. So it's pretty much she ducked me. She ducked me. That's what I'm taking.
She ducked you.
If you're
that shit was wild whack, B.
Son, if you ain't picking up the phone, if you ain't responding back, you know, you may, whatever shit you have with other people has nothing to do with what me and you committed to.
Bonnie Godiva and Myverse, man, was supposed to go down on this card. I know a lot of y'all have seen it play out on social media. Bonnie did a video, the whole nine. I'm on Myverse side. You know what I'm saying? I know I did an Untold Truth with Bonnie. It is what it is. I don't play no favorites. I don't put no capes on for no chicks in battle rap. At the end of the day, Bonnie took a price, and I guess she got another offer from another league, and she tried to either get more money out of Erg or just cancel the battle. She was acting like, I think in her video, she was saying that she wanted to take the Myverse battle to another league, and some league was paying 3 times the amount Erg was paying. That's all a bunch of bullshit. Think about this realistically. You got $500 to battle Myverse on Don't Flop. Another league is gonna pay you 3 to 4 times more, so that's almost $2 grand to pay you to battle Myverse. What league? You know what I'm saying? When I was talking to her on Facebook before me and her fell out, because we fell out over this whole situation, I was like, yo, give me a league that was going to offer you this amount. And she couldn't do it. Because there is no league, my nigga. There's no league. Female battle rap is not buzzing that much, and Bonnie is not buzzing big enough for her to command $2,000. 40 bars don't even get $2,000 to battle every time she battle, and Jazz don't either. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, you're not even getting that kind of bread for female battle rap. So this whole thing about I was gonna get 4 times the amount to battle, it's all a bunch of bullshit. What I feel like personally happened in this situation is either Bonnie wasn't prepared, didn't write or something, or couldn't remember her bars and didn't feel comfortable spitting them and tried to back out of the battle, or a league tried to block this battle, which goes on a lot in battle rap. Somebody feels like this is a big battle. It's going on Don't Flop. They don't want it on Don't Flop. They want it on their league, so they block it. And they tell Bonnie, like, yo, don't take the battle, and try to make it up to her another way on something else in the future. That goes on a lot in battle rap. And I called Debo. I said, yo, did you block this battle, my nigga? And he said, no, he didn't. Personally, I don't really believe him, and I told him that I ain't believe him. You know what I'm saying? I said, this shit just too much funny business around. Yo, when I did an Untold Truth with Bonnie, all she talked about was how she was going to be the first female on Don't Flop. She couldn't wait to go to Don't Flop, even though she was talking about England, but still, this battling in U.S. is still your ticket to eventually getting to England. So she kept talking about how she didn't want to burn no bridge with Erg, and she was going to be the first female on Don't Flop. So for you to just not do the battle all of a sudden, that shit don't even make no sense to me. So I personally think somebody either wanted this battle block or Bonnie wasn't prepared. It's one of the two. That whole Bonnie video she put up was bullshit and didn't make no sense. It's just so many holes in that whole story. And I was at Don't Flop looking at text messages and everything between Bonnie and Erg on his phone, and shit just wasn't adding up as to why Bonnie wasn't there. And even Erg tried to fly her out at the last minute and she ain't come. So it is what it is, man, but just people just be bullshitting a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much drama. It's my Don't Fly recap, man. Unbiased review. Subscribe to the channel. Be looking out for future reviews, Untold Truths. See y'all niggas at Nome. Holla at your boy.